Good morning, everybody.
Morning. We thought it was time for another food review.
Yummy food.
We haven't done one since Vegas, and we decided it was time to do one. And so we have come to Plano, Texas.
Plano, Texas is actually the town where Terry and I met 8 long years ago. I mean, eight amazing years ago.
Ooh, yeah. We've come a long way.
But actually, although we're from or have lived here, none of this around us was here back then.
No, that's why we came back. One, for sentiment, and two, because this area of northern Dallas continues to grow like crazy. So all three places that we're going to go eat today, we've never been there. So you'll be getting our first-hand, unbiased impression of the food and the atmosphere and everything that we see and eat.
Absolutely. Let's go eat.
Let's go.
We are Crystal and Terry, and we've always loved to travel. However, the high demands of our full-time jobs make it increasingly difficult to take any time off. So, we're giving it all up. For the next year of our life, we'll be dedicating ourselves to full-time travel. We're so excited about this next chapter, and we really hope you'll join us in this amazing adventure as we leave the life we've always known to live the life of our dreams.
Guys, I have the vegan double cheeseburger. Everything in here is vegan. Possibly the healthiest sandwich I've had to date. Flaxseed bun. Look at that big old green leaf of lettuce. True tomato in there. It's actually really tasty. And I'm going to say the consistency again, like with most plant-based meat, it's a bit soft. But it's not mushy, because I hate mushy. It's actually really tasty. There's a lot of flavor. Let me tell you what else in this. It is house made with portobello mushrooms, walnuts, beets, kuzu, and then of course we got tomato, vegan cheese, man. It's very good. These little things, they call this a sweet potato hash. It's just chunks of sweet potato, probably baked by the consistency. They're very firm, but it's good. It's healthy. That's the whole thing of this restaurant. We've got healthy juices, healthy cocktails, healthy salads, everything that's like farm to table, sustainable farming, organic, all this kind of stuff. What I'd have to say, if you're trying to be healthy, you want a burger, this thing is really delicious.
All right, so I got the poke bowl, and a poke bowl is basically like a raw fish tuna bowl with extra stuff. So this has wild-caught tuna, quinoa, shiitake mushrooms, avocado, looks like some little English cucumbers. I believe this is lemongrass and bok choy, and then it comes with this sauce. It's got jalapenos in the sauce though, so let me try this first. That's kind of hot. It does have jalapeno in it, so I'm not sure I'm going to put it all over, but I'm going to go ahead and mix this and get a bite of salmon, avocado, and shiitake. Here we go. This is really, really good. It tastes super fresh. I think that's the difference. The cool thing that I really like though is this drink. So I got something called the Kale Aid, and it is kale, ginger, apple, celery, cucumber, and lemon. And I actually make something like this at home. Terry hates it when I do this cleanse, but they actually sell it here, and I love it. I think this drink is probably my favorite, even over the dish, but the food is really good too. So.
For dinner, we went out to Booyah restaurant, Spanish-style restaurant that specializes in paella and tapas items. And of course, we went with the tapas items because you can get more things because they come in smaller portions. And we started off with meatballs.
Actually, those meatballs are called albóndigas. That's the Spanish word for meatball. And they were super flavorful. They came in a really light sauce that was a little bit smoky, tomato sauce with manchego cheese melted on top. And the meatball itself was really light. It was super good.
Then we ventured on to something a little sweeter, which are these chorizo stuffed dates wrapped in bacon. I honestly didn't really get a taste of chorizo, but the savoriness of the bacon really complemented how sweet the date was. And then they've got this great little dipping sauce, gives it a bit of a twang. So all three flavors together are really delicious. Then we moved on to what I think would be our main tapas item. And how do you say that one?
Our main tapas item was huevos bulla, or bulla eggs. And that actually had serrano ham, homemade potato chips, an egg, and something called potato foam. That's what the cheesy stuff looks like, but it's actually potato foam, not cheese at all. And the waiter actually mixes it for you right at the table. I thought the flavor was really good, but we probably could have done with fewer chips. But overall, the flavor was good.
Very good. Then, as if though we had not had enough to eat, we decided to go for actual dessert. And we got ourselves some churros.
Right. It was churros with a chocolate dipping sauce and a caramel dipping sauce.
All right. And they were good. I expected churros to be very crunchy and crumbly, but these were very soft. Had a soft inside filling and sweet, but not overpowering. I mean, of course, they have sugar all over them. And then you had a little caramel or chocolate, of course.
Yep, the caramel was my favorite.
Finishes it off perfectly. But overall, I think we had a great time. I love this restaurant.
Yep, it was fun to get all the dishes, one after the other, and it was just exciting to try all these new flavors. Super yummy.
this morning to the Biscuit Bar in Plano, Texas. And I have gone with a traditional bacon, egg, cheese biscuit for my morning deliciousness. Of course, the ultimate test is the taste. It's gooey. It's a good start. I'm gonna go in, see if I can get all three in one bite. Look at that. Actually, that is very good. You wouldn't think you could do much with a bacon, egg, cheese biscuit, but the egg they did over easy, I believe, maybe over medium. Bacon's good, a little crispy. Cheese is really delicious. Kind of an American cheddar, I believe. And the biscuit's light. They've done a fantastic job. I'll also want to point out that they have 3 things on their menu for desserts. And one of them was nanner pudding, which I was so happy about. And I ordered it first thing, and they were out of it. So I was hoping to give you a review of their nanner pudding, which is one of my favorite desserts. And not too many places will offer that as a dessert on the menu item. But they did here, but I didn't get to sample it.
Well, guys, since knowing Terry and being married to him and being from the South, I have had more biscuits and gravy in the last few months than I ever have my entire life. And, well, few years even at that. So I just went with the traditional biscuits and sausage gravy. So I'm just gonna dig in. Okay. I kind of got a big chunk. Let's see. So the biscuit is really buttery. I can definitely taste that. It's a little bit dense, and the gravy is kind of what you would expect from a sausage gravy. It's kind of salty, a little bit peppery, and it's pretty good. Not my favorite. I think since I've been hanging out with this guy, I've had better. But, I mean, they're pretty good. You can tell there's 2 big biscuits down there, and they're totally smothered in gravy. I'm still going to really enjoy this, and I would say definitely still come here and try it if you're in the area, but not my favorite.
Okay guys, that's gonna pretty much wrap it up for our food review here in Plano. 3 quick places, all pretty fantastic, but we did want to come back and address one little issue maybe with the biscuit bar.
Right, so I didn't realize that the biscuit bar wasn't necessarily known for biscuits and gravy. They're known for their biscuits. So what Terry said was, if you notice, Crystal, they only have one option for biscuits and gravy on the menu because they're known for their biscuit sandwiches. So I guess, maybe if I had done a little more research, I would have known. But now you know.
Now
so
you know.
Order a sandwich.
And the boardwalk area here, they've got like 10 restaurants side by side. It's a really nice place to come day or night if you're in the Plano, Texas area.
Yeah, and we had a great time here. So.
We did have a great time here. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you'll stay with us. Hit that subscribe button because we've got a really big adventure in our very near future and you don't want to miss out on it. I'm talking huge. So subscribe, get on board with everybody else and keep up with us. We really appreciate your support and we're glad you came along with us.
Absolutely. We'll see you on the next one.